Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Tim Raines, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Mike Minor is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So stepping in is Derrick Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch, 7-11.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan, you know as well as I do, you got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be. Bernie Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Orlando Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Pulled toward right center field. Williams is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's got the average of 285 here to start play, a dozen home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Whit.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Merrifield leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Kansas City. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jose Canseco.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. The 3-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to bat, Cecil Fielder. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Minor, 33 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping up is Tim Raines. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Hit in the air out to right. Soler is there, 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Alfonso Soriano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 309 is the average entering play. 21 homers and an even 70 RBIs. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately. This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The catcher Jorge Posada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. runners are at the corners with one man out. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hunter Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting 7.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Now to the plate, here is Kelvin Gutierrez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This one's down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Royals lead it 2-1. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, Derrick Jeter, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. comes set and the 0-1. Trammell gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. A dive, but it's off his glove. There's Merrifield.
Now back, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So here is Bernie Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Minor sets. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondeci brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Tino Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco. Dozier scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5, and we are tied 2-2. And now here is Michael Taylor. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The batter,
now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
all right,
Yankees
here's
are
one more
challenging
look
the
at it.
previous
Looking
play.
for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there to change the call.
Alberto Mondeci will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
You know, D'Lo, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy. Any way you can get on one jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down.
Now batting.
1 out, runner at first, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. He's set, here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fielder leads off first with 1 away. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
When you dive into the numbers of this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next, it'll be Alan Trammell. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Now at the plate here is Jorge Soler. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Curveball that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he grounds one briskly to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Royals leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derrick Jeter. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. To the plate now, Bernie Williams, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Jeter, the runner at third. Williams is at second with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Two, 1, here it is.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So the next to bat will be Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far, as he beats the first pitch into the ground to the left side and foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next.
Don Mattingly will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Kelvin Gutierrez.
For the Royals, the designated hitter,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Raines will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Alberto Mondeci. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew
Benintendi.
Benintendi stands in. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Pitch popped up. Soriano shading to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. They trail it here 4-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tim Raines.
Tim Raines.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Now the first pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Soriano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Fouled off. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Next to dig in, Jorge Posada flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Boggs carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well.
And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Digging in next, Derrick Jeter. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one over the bullpen and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Josh DeMont, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Bernie Williams. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals 2. Wade Boggs will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot.
Now
he's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Number 26. Wade.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right up the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Jeter backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Hunter Dozier becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Santana stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. And now Darryl Strawberry steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 26 home runs and 58 runs batted in. High pop-up. Perez has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Don Mattingly will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Darryl Strawberry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
The designated hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Center fielder, number 2, Michael Taylor.
First pitch on the way. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
So next to hit is Alberto Mondeci. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-3. Plate now is Tim Raines. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The batter. The second baseman, Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Three and oh now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number two. First pitch on its way. Jorge Posada is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Soler gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
Striding in is Jorge Soler. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Mendoza is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Salvador Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals 3. Scott Barlow enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count. The pitch.
big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 2-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor, but he won't get there. It falls in.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Derrick Jeter will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch on its way.
Outside.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Fastball well outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Boggs, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fouled away. Smoke toward the hole. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command up.
Meanwhile, here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard but foul. And it's fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
For the Royals.
Right there for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
In now, Kelvin Gutierrez. Yes, he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. New York, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Orlando Hernandez earns win number 15 on the year. Mike Minor was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees,